Wherever love goes, there is also misery. It's no mystery. And you and I, we got history, yeah. Wherever love flows, there is also tragedy. When we're in too deep, and you and I, we got.
Yo, what's up, fellas? Females. Today we're gonna watch top 10 biggest PS5 showcase.
Welcome to Watch Mojo, and today we're counting down our picks for the top 10 PS5 showcase announcements.
Yo, let me know if y'all gonna get the
Both beautiful and
PS5.
powerful binds together our long history.
Quit being so paranoid.
Bro, and some of these games that are dropping this year
list, we'll be looking at the biggest
are gonna
reveals
be
from
transferred
Sony's
over
PlayStation
to
5 event,
PS5.
which took place on September 16th, 2020. Which PS5 announcement has
So
you
like
most
Miles
excited?
Morales,
Let us know down in the comments.
COD,
Number 10, Five Nights at Freddy's Security Breach.
2K, something else.
I may have lost my temper earlier, but it was just a glitch. It won't happen again.
After 7 main games, the Five Nights at Freddy's series remains a freaky good game, although the jump scares have become a touch predictable. The trailer for Security Breach caught us off guard, however, with its next-gen graphics and haunting atmosphere.
Why don't you come out and we can play a game together?
With an ominous voice attempting to lure out a frightened child named Gregory, one might assume that this is a Portal 3 trailer at first. As the camera zooms out though, you'll find a few familiar characters from the Five Nights universe. This neon-lit establishment is Freddy Fazbear's Mega Pizzaplex. At 3 stories tall, it's one of the biggest and creepiest environments that Freddy has ever trapped us in. Saving the most shocking scare for last, Freddy's back and looking better than ever.
Fuck is you talking about?
Be still.
Didn't get me.
I think
Never
she's
played the game.
us.
So you didn't trap me. Oh shit.
Number
Didn't get
9,
me.
Oddworld Soulstorm.
Did those fugitive morons burn down their own hideout?
It sounds idiotic, but that's exactly what it looks like.
Bigger, badder, bolder, more brutal, not to mention odder, Oddworld Soulstorm aspires to be all of these things, and this trailer reinforces the game's promises. As a reimagining of Abe's Exodus and a follow-up to New and Tasty, Soulstorm seems to be upping the ante in new and innovative ways.
Wait here.
Hey, why the hold up?
I could go for a sandwich right now.
We gotta get out of here. Come on,
Get
get out of here.
Get out of here.
The Moloch Returns trailer
Get
finds Abe
outta
attempting to
here,
rescue his friends
huh?
while also eluding a few old enemies. What seems like the end of a journey is only the beginning. While Soulstorm will also be on PS4, creative director Lorne Lanning has highlighted the power of the PS5, saying that its mind-blowing 3D audio puts you in the middle of the action, as if you're right next to Abe helping him and his fellow Maduckins escape.
And it's all made possible by the power of PlayStation 5.
Number 8, Resident Evil Village.
In life
Can't wait
and
for
in
this to
death,
come out.
we give glory. The bell tolls for us all.
With Biohazard, the Resident Evil franchise finally returned to its survival horror roots. Judging from this trailer, Resident Evil Village will continue to steer the series in the right direction, while also taking it in a bold new one. While many Resident Evil trademarks remain present, Village has the essence of a twisted fairy tale.
Quit being so paranoid.
With gothic environments, sinister narration, and a serious Tim Burton vibe, it's different from what we've come to expect, but it feels so right. Although the trailer is draped in snowy landscapes, the story at its core is reminiscent of something you'd hear around a campfire. It's capped off with the coolest title unveiling of recent memory, as the first 4 letters in Village form a Roman numeral 8. Number 7,
Yes, sir.
PlayStation Plus Collection.
Can you kill something that big?
That shit gonna be so fire.
If you didn't purchase a PS4, you've missed out on one of gaming's greatest libraries of all time. Fortunately, Sony will give you a chance to catch up with the PlayStation Plus collection. This PlayStation Plus benefit allows PS5 owners to download a vast collection of classic PS4 titles at launch. Among the generation-defining games showcased in the trailer are God of War, Bloodborne, Monster Hunter World, Final Fantasy XV, Fallout 4, Mortal Kombat X, Uncharted 4, Ratchet & Clank, Days Gone, Until Dawn, Detroit, Battlefield 1, Infamous Second Son, Batman Arkham Knight, The Last Guardian, The Last of Us Remastered, Persona 5, and Resident Evil Biohazard. We think this phenomenal list of games speaks for itself, but Sony has really sweetened the deal.
Hell yeah, this is nice. Let me know what y'all think of it. Because I'm sure they're going to be adding more to it.
Number 6, Marvel Spider-Man Miles Morales.
Hey! Dude, I am so filling your suit with snow. Are you still wearing your suit?
Yeah, you know, just in case.
The second Marvel Spider-Man game practically broke the internet when it was announced in June 2020, although we were left with a few questions. Thankfully, Sony has since cleared up some confusion. While it's launching with PS5, Spider-Man Miles Morales will also be available on PS4.
That boy cold. I want to know how he got this good.
The retail price for the standard edition has been set at $49.99. For an extra $20 though, you can pick up the Ultimate Edition, which includes a remaster of Marvel Spider-Man. The visually stimulating trailer delves deeper into the follow-up story. Taking place 1 year later, Miles has relocated to Harlem as his mother runs for office. All the while, Miles finds himself caught between two feuding organizations as well as a collapsing bridge. Be greater, be yourself. Number 5, Hogwarts Legacy.
Magic.
That's gonna be nice.
Beautiful and powerful binds together our long.
Bro, I've been waiting on something like that.
Despite its enormous potential, we've yet to get a truly great game set in the wizarding world. Maybe that's why Dudley destroyed his PlayStation. Hogwarts Legacy might be the game that Harry Potter fans have been waiting for. It's been speculated for some time that a Wizarding World RPG has been in the works, but it wasn't confirmed until this showcase.
And while your journey begins at Hogwarts, brewing potions, taming fantastic beasts, and mastering spells.
This RPG takes place in the late 1800s, long before Harry was born, although a young Dumbledore could show up. In any case, the player will assume the role of a student, allowing us to take classes, find fantastic beasts, and explore a magical open world. The trailer also promises a choice-driven narrative that will not only affect your character, but the future of Hogwarts.
The choices you make now will define the legacy of Hogwarts.
Number 4, Demon Souls.
That'd be dope if you could be evil. And then wait till Harry grows up and beat the shit out of him.
Oh my god,
well,
this
nobody
looks so
asked
good.
you, just...
Although it was one of the best games on the PS3, Demon Souls doesn't get as much attention as the Dark Souls trilogy or Bloodborne. Demon Souls paved the way for those amazing games, however, and if you overlooked it back in the day, the PS5 remake should be a top priority.
No, Demon Souls was fire.
You heard us right. This isn't merely a remastered port, but a full-blown remake from Bluepoint Games, the same company that handled the remake of Shadow of the Colossus.
And that was a good game too.
You know that this masterpiece is in good hands. If you need further proof, look no further than the gorgeous trailer that dropped during the showcase. Releasing as a PS5 launch title, Demon Souls appears as gripping and challenging as ever.
Man, we're not gonna block it, but... And then you smash on your shit, see?
Number 3, God of
This
War
is my favorite
Ragnarok.
part of the whole thing. As soon as I saw that and I heard the music, I was like, well, I already know. As soon as I heard this, saw that pull up, okay,
Just when you thought
heard the
showcase was
music.
over, Sony had one last surprise for us. God of War ranked number 1 on our list of the best PS4 exclusives, which should come as a surprise to nobody. Given its universal acclaim, there was never any doubt that a sequel would happen, but Sony had been secretive as to when we may see Kratos and Atreus again.
Gather your things. We are leaving.
As an Omega symbol began to form, we could hardly prepare ourselves. Outside of some cryptic yet epic narration from Kratos, the trailer shares little in terms of story or gameplay, hence why it's not even higher on this list. Regardless, the reveal of the title and the 2021 release window is more than enough to get us psyched.
Leave my home.
Number 2, Final Fantasy 16.
How do we even know the girl will be among us?
Our kind do not question orders,
So,
follow them.
Sony kicked off its showcase on a high note, officially announcing Final Fantasy XVI as a console exclusive, with the exception of PC. Naoki Yoshida returns as a producer, but he hands the directional duties over to Hiroshi Takai. This change in direction is reflected through the footage shown.
It was the Dalmex who drove back the Crusaders in the Battle of the Twin Realms, was it not?
Without the blessing of the Mother Crystal, we cannot defend our realm from the spread of the Blight.
Final Fantasy is known for taking players to worlds that seamlessly blend elements of sci-fi and, well, fantasy. Based on the trailer though, it looks like this entry will emphasize high fantasy. It seems more like Game of Thrones or Dark Souls than a traditional Final Fantasy game, which isn't necessarily a bad thing. On the contrary, it has potential to breathe new life into the long-running franchise, although we'll have to wait until 2021 for the next
That shit looks
announcement.
good.
I'll kill you.
I don't even play Final Fantasy like
It's the
that.
last thing I do.
Before we continue, be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos. You have the option to be notified for occasional videos or all of them. If you're on your phone, make sure to go into your settings and switch on notifications. Number 1. Prices and release dates.
Bro, that shit is sold out everywhere. Pre-orders and all. I'm not late though.
As awesome
I'm
as
gonna
these
get one
trailers
just
are,
now,
the main reason
or
we watched
pre-order.
this showcase was to find out when we can get a PS5 and how much we'd have to fork over. Our patience was rewarded towards the end, revealing that the
That's
base
the one I'm
console with a
getting.
disc drive costs $4.99 US. If that's out of your price range,
They did
the
that
digital
on
version
purpose.
is
Don't do it.
$3.99 US.
Don't fucking do it.
Either way, both prices are far more reasonable than what we paid for the PS3. Those who live in the US, Canada, Mexico, Australia, New Zealand,
That means
Japan,
that
and South
if
Korea
you don't
can start playing as early as
get the
November
disc version, that
12th.
means
For the rest of the
they're
world,
trying
the
to
console
see
releases on November 19th.
basically how
and
much
you can
they
pre-order
can
at
get
select retailers right now.
people to start doing downloads instead of disc.
In the mood for more awesome gaming content?
Then they can
be sure
start
to
doing
check out
more
this video here on
microtransactions.
Mojo Plays. And
Alright,
don't forget
man.
to
Hey, y'all have
subscribe,
best,
ring the bell to be notified about
blessed
our
day,
latest
best day,
videos.
whatever.